How you guys doing today? I am off work, headed home. I am so sleepy, guys. Like for the past 2 nights, I have not been able to properly sleep. I am tired too. I worked my butt off today, even though we were slow. But how you guys doing this hump day? I actually made a video that I was not able to upload yesterday for some reason. I don't know what happened, but I'll just repeat what I had said on the video. But there was a video on Facebook where this black man had broken into this lady's house. I don't know if she was Oriental or Mexican, because she could, I didn't see her face directly, but he broke into her house, and I mean, he beat this lady, and her daughter was sitting on the couch. And what I was saying yesterday, and which I will repeat because I mean it, I'm like, okay, if you have a camera in your house, and unless you are busy and you see someone at your back door, get your child and go out the front. If they are at the front, get your child and go out the back. You know what I'm saying? Don't stand there and act like they're going to go away, because they are there for a reason. Let me let my window up. And he was big guy. Like, this woman probably was like 120 pounds, if that. And he was a big guy. Like, he was at least 6'2" or something like that. He was thick. He wasn't fat, but he was thick. And I mean, he was just raining down them blows on her, and she kept getting up, baby. The first time he hit me, I'd have been playing like I was out. You can have whatever in this house, baby. I'd have been playing like I was knocked out cold. I don't know, maybe words were exchanged between them when he first, got there. I don't know, but he was beating her like the way he was hitting her. You would think, well, maybe she said something, fly. That's what I was thinking. Well, maybe she, got fly with him or something, and pissed him off, Oh, right here. So that's what I was thinking. I was like, okay, well, maybe she. Because every time he looked at it, then he started kicking her and stuff, and I was like, what happened? And then when I actually clicked on the video, there was no sound. You could just see what was happening, but there was no sound. And I'm like, baby, if I got some cameras, at some point during the day, you need to look to see if someone is, that's why you can't have dummy cameras or nothing like that. But, it's like, when you first see her, she's walking toward a room, and then you see her step back, and he hit her. I mean, he hit her to the point where he knocked on the couch, and then he continues to, just hit her and he would turn her up on that couch right next to her daughter, and her daughter had a pillow on her face. He may have said put the pillow on your face or whatever, I don't know. He was touching this stuff with no gloves on, and I'm pretty sure this wasn't his first rodeo. So I love a good cop show. So I'm saying to myself, oh, it's prints everywhere all over the house. I'm looking at the video saying, oh, he just touched that, he touched the door, he he going to jail, they gonna catch him. But man, because I just know me. Guys, I just know me. I'm just going to be real. Somebody at my back door, me and my kids going out the front. If they're at the front, we going out the back. If somebody at the back in the front, we going up the chimney. You know what I'm saying? Baby, Santa Claus have came to town early. Ho, 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 because we getting up out of there, baby. Soot all on our clothes, eyes, hair, mouths, whatever. We getting up out of there. You got me confused, honey. I know you guys are saying, what? Y'all going out the chimney. Look, if the back is covered and the front door is covered, the only other exit is the chimney. And we going up, we getting up out of there. You better believe that. So, we gotta go. So if the only out is the chimney, then oh well, the only out is the chimney. We gonna have to, that's what, baby, I'm just being real with you guys, honey. I'm just keeping it 100. We coming up out of there. But if you have a burglar bar on your door, surely, you know, before these people chisel their way into your house, the police should be pulling up. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you catch them when they first get to your burglar bar and you dial 911, that's why I said maybe she was busy. I don't even know if she had burglar bar. I'm just saying. Maybe she was busy doing whatever and somehow heard something, and by the time she went to go investigate, he was already in the house. That could have been the case, you know. That really could have been the case. By the time she went to go look, bam, here he go. I mean, this man just brutally beat her. I just don't understand. He brutally beat this woman. That's why I said maybe some words were exchanged. Because, I mean, did you break in her house angry? You know what I'm saying? Did you break in already angry? Because the way he was beating her, you know, he seemed angry. You know, that's just my take on the video. But it's floating around on Facebook. You know, somebody had shared it, and I looked at it, and I was like, oh my God. Like, he just did her so wrong. I felt bad for her. And I felt bad for her daughter, because you hearing your mom scream and cry, you know what I'm saying? And you hearing this man hit her, you know, and there's nothing you can do. And the best thing that she did do was cover her face so that he wouldn't, you know, do anything to her. You know, I remember old gangsters back in the day, they would say, you know, one thing they won't do is hurt a woman or a kid, or a pregnant woman, or a woman or a kid. But these new age gangsters, honey, they'll hurt you and me and everybody else, I guess. That's terrible. I just felt so bad for her. I felt so bad, but like, man, she probably was busy and, you know, heard something, and bam, he done already got inside. Because the little girl watching some kind of cartoon or something, so, you know, they were just sitting there chilling. I feel sorry for her. But yeah. What else was it? Because I'm trying to remember what all I even said on the video, but I remember I was talking about that, and I was talking about trust, I think. Okay, guys. You know, my issue is trust. You know, what is your take on it? Like, can a relationship survive without trust? Can you and I coexist in this so-called relationship and we don't have trust? My take on it is, no, you can't. Because if every time I'm not in your presence, or I'm not at your house, or you're not at my house, or we're not together, you're constantly, you know, blowing up my phone, that's not trust. You know, that's not trust. Because if I have, told you where I was going, or what I was about to do, and you're calling, really don't want anything, but you really in your way trying to make sure I'm wherever I said I was at. I mean, unless, you know, the person is stupid, you know that's what the other person is doing. You know, and I just feel like unless someone has given you a particular reason, a specific reason, you know, unless they have shown you signs and wonders that they are cheating, that something might be going on, what is the point in constantly calling or texting? I just don't understand it. And I could be wrong, because like I said, my viewpoint may be different from some other people. Some other people might be like, well, there's nothing wrong with calling your man or your woman. There is nothing wrong if I haven't talked to you within an hour or a few hours, and you just, hey, I'm just checking in, how, what's going on, what's the plan for later on today, or what do you want to do it? What I'm saying? If you're just checking in just to see if your girl, you want to go out to the movies, you want to spend some time together, whatever, or if she's checking in, hey babe, I just want to know, I want to go to the movies, can we go to the movies? I don't see nothing wrong with that. Please understand, I'm saying trust. When can a relationship survive without trust? Can a man stop being a dog? Like, do you guys believe that once a dog, always a dog? Or, once a cheater, always a cheater? Or, what is your take on that? Because I think people can change. I really do. I know back in the day, I didn't care. Baby. If you were something, if I spy, what's that little kitty game? If my eye spied you, and I was, feeling you or whatever, I didn't care if you had a girlfriend. She don't have nothing to do with me. That was my understanding back then. I was like, they don't have nothing to do with me. I'm not in a relationship with your girlfriend. But I have grew up, because you think about it. You don't want to be in a committed relationship and karma comes back to you, because it comes around. You're gonna reap what you sow. You reap, tearing up marriages and cheating with married men. Yeah. Oh, rest assured, the minute you get in a serious relationship, you're gonna get what's coming to you. Of course, you're not gonna reap it, and you don't really care for the man, because that ain't what you put out. But the minute you fall in love and you think he's the one, in the back of your mind somewhere, I'm pretty sure you're saying, oh my, I remember, I did this and that, this and this and the other and the third and the fourth and the 25th and whatever, and I wonder would karma come back here and now. I don't know. I just feel like, you're gonna reap what you sow. And if you sow, breaking up relationships, breaking up marriages, just being an all-out whore, then that's what you're gonna reap that. You're gonna reap it. The one thing I stand firm and say, I truly believe if you're dating a man and you didn't know he was married, I don't see that being, and then you didn't know he was married, but then you found out and you let it go. I don't see how that would, you shouldn't reap that, because anything you're not aware of, you're not aware of. But had you found out he was married and you continued to be with him, because at that point, your feelings were involved, and how we gonna work it out, and if we can work it out, then I think at that point you are held accountable. But I think if you go into a relationship in the dark, but the other person know for a fact that he is attached to somebody else, but he don't care because he want to hit, as men say, he's gonna be held accountable for all of that. But I think life is just a whole growing process. Relationships are a growing process. But my thing is trust. If your girlfriend has to constantly text and call you, something is wrong. And if your girlfriend has to constantly text and call you because you're at your baby's, over to your children's house, there is a problem. And I feel like only a coward would not step up and say, let me tell you something. First of all, I'm there for my children. Second of all, if you don't trust me, then we have some problems. Third of all, if your children's father were here, you wouldn't have time to be worrying about what I'm doing with my kids. Fourth of all, I'm spending time with my children, and that's the whole purpose that I'm there. And if you can't trust that, then that falls onto the person who don't have the trust. I don't know. I'm telling you guys, I'm just one of those people. Like, I don't have time for the foolishness, man. Like, I just feel like, men in your 40s, if you still going through the same foolishness that you went through in your 30s and your 20s, something is wrong. Something is wrong, guys. Like, I refuse. My patience is bad for lying men. My patience is bad for just lies in general. My patience is bad for if you ain't grew up, if you don't know what you want, if you don't know what you want out of life, then you might need to go find you a little tenderoni youngster who don't know what she want either, and then y'all be two people together who don't know what you want, and then maybe y'all can help each other find out. That's just my opinion. But I'm a little harsh. I'm a little harsher than others or whatever. But I just when I was married, man, let me tell you something. My husband used to go over his relative's house. He would call, "Hey, what you doing?" "Oh, I'm not doing anything," or whatever. "Oh, well, I'm just calling. We ain't doing nothing." Blah blah blah. Because I trust him. You know what I'm saying? All that you calling and texting every 5 minutes. If he ran across my mind in a certain way or something, yeah. Or if he just ran across my mind, I would call. But not once was I calling to see if you were actually over to your sister's house. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. To me, that's stupid. And I just don't care for that. I don't, and I'm just venting, but I don't care for that. Just certain things, I don't care for that, because I feel like, look, everybody can coexist as long as everybody everybody stay in their own lane. Relationships that have step kids and kids and step kids, I think they are, they could be a healthy relationship as long as each party know they role and know how to stay in their lane. But all that